This is one of the sickest looking GT3s. Yo, what is going on YouTube? We are back with the GT3 and we're going to be talking about the wrap, pros and cons and cost, and how it's holding up after about 1 year on the car. As you know, my favorite color is blue, so let's get right into it. It's a 3M blue gloss. Let's take a look around if you haven't seen the car before. And I'll post on my Instagram at Golden GT3 for Instagram if you want to check it out. What the car looked like before. It was actually white, so all white with silver wheels, and then we did a complete color change on the car. So check it out. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, because this is one of the sickest looking GT3s. It is showing on the camera a little bit lighter. It is slightly darker. I was going for the voodoo blue look. And we have like the bronze gold wheels. I'm going for like the Subaru kind of look, right? Blue and gold, my favorite. My last name is Golden. And as you could take a look, we'll give you like a full run around of the car. So we got the black ends. We got the 3.8 here in red. It was like a plastic dip they did. Red taillights, that's the stock. We have blue here, or black wrap here. Towards the back of the car, this black lip is stock. That's stock black. They put black here. And then on the roof scoop, or the engine lid right here as well. Black door handles, kind of to match like the GT2 RS theme. Black mirrors, black stripes at the top. We got black stripes here. They put some black here inside. So if you guys are new to the channel, I do track this car. One of the reasons why I wrapped this car was because I was taking it to the track so often. And you know, when you go to the track, you have to put the blue tape or the clear tape on the car to protect the front. Some people do the clear bra. Clear bra was about like $3,500 or so, give or take. Don't quote me on that. If you have gotten the clear bra before, comment down below what your price was. I've had friends pay, you know, $3,500 all the way up to $5,500 for the full car. So $3,500 would cover the front end, and then $5,500 for the full. And when I was shopping around, I really didn't want to spend that money, especially if it was going to be just clear. So that I just couldn't wrap my mind around spending that kind of money and the color not changing. So I went with a wrap due to the flexibility of the color. You know, white was a cool color, kind of got bored of it. Blue is my favorite color. Should have got the car blue, but oh well. I was trigger happy, got the car. So now it's blue, it's black. It's got my kind of my dream color scheme, like the GT2 RS in voodoo blue with the gold rims. The gold rims were a little bit of a spin-off. If you look at the normal GT2 RS, they have black wheels, and I wanted to kind of spice it up a little bit. So I got that option, and I got that worked out. So I'm gonna give you guys a full cost. You're gonna be shocked, but with the full wrap job and the wheels, it was $3,850. So the wrap was $3,400, and then the wheels were $450. So $3,850 for the total job. I got a quote at Sticker City. It was $5,500 just for the car. I was just not ready for that, not expecting that at all. So I didn't go with them. I went with just the wrap. It was like a, you know, referral. Did a great job. Turnaround time was a little longer than expected, but this was a custom job, so I could, you know, understand that. They've done Lamborghinis for Kanye West, and pretty reputable, so you know, I could trust them. But what they were doing was just one color on cars, and this was two different colors. There's a lot of movements in the Porsches, as you can see, you know, in the angles, the fenders, the mirrors, the doors, a lot of parts. Compared to a Lambo, I guess it's straight through. I don't know. So I'll give you guys a runaround of how the car is holding up. The car is holding up pretty well so far. As you can tell, they didn't put a clear stripe or a clear strip Usually like Porsche's stock have like a little clear pad here, a rock guard. Zoom in here for you guys. As you can see, there is the white showing. That's my original color. So it is coming apart a little bit from the chips of the rocks and the tires. My detail guy said that some of these black spots are kind of rubbed into the vinyl, which kind of sucks because I think it's smeared in there. Some parts, I think it's on the other side. This doesn't look too bad over here. And here is the front of the car. Not too sure how well you can see that, but there is some minor chips in there, which is now showing the original color. You know, very expected, especially on the front. I went off on the track the other day. That was not fun. No damage though, no damage. So we have here some paint or wrap missing. So I mean, it's holding up well. I mean, nothing really too bad on it. So some of the pros of the wrap is that it's, you know, you can change the color of your car and you can have like a new car. I felt like I had a new car when I got this. I was like, you know, I wanted a GT3 RS and I was like, I just wrapped the car, and I kind of fell in love with the car all over again, which was cool. So that's one of the pros. You can swap the color all the time. You know, my detail guy was washing the car and the soap was coming off, you know, it's very slippery. So it did rain and I drove it in the rain, and the kind of like, I don't know what he put it on the car, but it kind of just slipped off and the car doesn't even look that dirty. And I went to the track, I drove in the rain and it looks good. Besides the rims do, you know, get really dirty due to the brake dust. So that's one of the pros, is the car does stay, you know, pretty clean. And it's not gonna, like, you're not gonna be a little bit worried if someone rubs up against the car, touches the car. It's just the wrap, it comes off. It's not the original thing. So it's kind of like a protection, like an expensive condom. And another pros is I get a lot of compliments on the color scheme. So you can kind of get creative with, you know, if you want to make it like a race car or want to make it like a GT2 RS, it's kind of cool to experience that. A lot of people come up to me, oh, cool car, cool, you know, cool wrap. You know, is it a wrap? I'm like, yeah, it's a wrap. So that's cool. I mean, colors I think on supercars are like a must. So I think if you're gonna wrap your car, it's got to be like a bright color, like a red, orange, purple, blue, something kind of exotic. And we're going to be talking about the cons of the car, or the cons of the wrap is, I got to think about this one. The cons of the wrap is it eventually has to come off. So it's not permanent. Clear bra, it's not permanent either, I don't think. You know, when I was talking with the guy, Nick, doing the job, he said, you know, these wraps only last 2 years. Or like 2 years in the sun, and then 5 years if you garage it. So there is a lifespan on these wraps. You know, don't quote me on that. I'm not a wrapper. So that's what he just told me. He said that's, you know, kind of like the life expectancy for the wrap. So that is a bit of a bummer, but it's also a cool, creative way to get a new car again. So you can, my next color scheme is I think it's gonna be red and black with the gold rims. I don't know what you think. You should comment down below what color I should go next. I think I'm gonna go like at least one more year with the blue and black. It is holding up pretty well. There's no issues. It's not like tearing away or blowing off anywhere. I think another one of the cons is that it's not perfect. You know, you buy this $100,000 odd car and you want it to be, you know, perfect, like crystal clear, no marks, no bubbles, no nothing. On the wrap there is some bubbles and there's some imperfections. You know, if you're looking at a car from the far away, like taking pictures and everything, car looks phenomenal. if you get up and close and you're the owner, you're gonna be like, what the heck is that? What is that? So that's kind of where that stuff bugs me. But you guys can take a look at some of the imperfections I've been talking about. Some of the imperfections right here, right off the bat, as you can see the white, and this is kind of peeling away. It does get hot back here because the engine is right here. So these pieces, you know, are just peeling off, which sucks. Like here, there's some peeling here. I mean, he could, you know, warranty his work and, you know, come back, but I don't want to be without the car again. I mean, that's okay. Okay job. And it is peeling or coming off right here on this strip. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is the engine. So, you know, it gets really hot back here, guys, especially if you're on a track day, 100 degrees, you know, some bubbling here. Oh, what really bugs me is like the handle. I don't know if you guys can see, but the handle is like really bad. It's actually like, yeah, it's just coming apart. It's just ripping off. I mean, this part is the most touched. You're getting in and out of the car, but that kind of bugs me. It feels cheap. You know, feels like your car is just falling apart. On the mirror, there is some bubbling or just pieces coming apart. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. Looks like electrical tape. Come on. This door handle doesn't feel as bad because it's not used ever. Alright guys, just found another con. When you open the door, you do see the original color. That's just kind of a turn off, but keep in mind that when is ever the door, you know, open. So you never really can tell. It's just for a split second. But still, it's one of the cons for me. But damn, she looks good, right? Woo! Alright guys, that's a wrap for the video. That's a wrap. It's a wrap. And I hope you enjoyed this video talking about the costs, the pros and cons. Those are the things I've found. I'm really happy with the car and the color combo. I mean, little things here and there to complain about, but it is a Porsche GT3. Drives amazing, sounds amazing. Be sure to browse the channel if you have any interest in racing. Take this car out about once a month to the racetrack. Going soon, maybe this weekend. So stay tuned for that. Big Willow with POC. I'm gonna rip it around the track for a little bit. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Jonathan Golden. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I am out. See you in the next video.